Hi everyone, welcome to Taslima My Art. I'm Taz, thank you for being here. In today's video I'm creating this beautiful jigsaw heart resin piece, perfect as a heartfelt Mother's Day gift. We'll be using warm, vibrant colours, some stunning, sparkly additives and top-notch tools by Resiners. So let's get started. And I'm very excited to say that Resiners has sponsored this video, so I am doing a channel giveaway. If you leave a comment down below to tell me what you liked about this video the most, and you'll be entered into the drawing to win this beautiful heart puzzle mold from Resiners. So make sure you leave a comment below and best of luck. Don't forget you can join me on Patreon for exclusive content or one-to-one support on your own creative journey. A massive thank you to all my subscribers, viewers and Patreon members. So let's get into creating a heart jigsaw for Mother's Day. Remember, if you like any of the resin machines I use, you can get a 15% discount with resiners.com using my code TaslimaMayaArt, or use my referral link down below in the description box. So here's what you need for this project. Some epoxy resin. I use Jigsaw 1 part resin to 1 part hardener, the jigsaw heart mold by Resiners, fine glitters, gold leaf flakes, iridescent glass beads, some stir sticks, mixing cups and mica pigments or resin dyes. I use ColourArt's Bling Violet Diamond and Resin Art pigments, a suitable respirator and nitrile gloves, and a heat gun and isopropyl alcohol. Before we begin, let's make sure we're working safely. I've got gloves and a mask on, and I've turned on my Resiners Pure Air system to ensure clean, ventilated air while working with resin. In this video, I'll be using Resiners Pure Air Air Purifier, airless vacuum machine and the dual head mixer too. Hi guys, I'm so excited that Resiners sent me this beautiful silicone mold for resin. This is perfect for Mother's Day. I'm just going to open it up. It says craft with heart, unleash some creativity. So that's what we're going to do for Mother's Day. Let's open this up and have a look at what's in the box again. So we have initially, just take this out of the packaging, some lovely pink glitter with lots of different designs and patterns in here. Look at the shimmer on this. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Okay, so we can use those, or we can use something else if we choose to. We don't have to use those, but they are gorgeous. And we've got this beautiful puzzle design. So let's have a look at that again. I did show you this on a previous video, but I'm actually going to make a Mother's Day resin craft for you. Sorry about the noise there, I'll move the box away. So let's have a look at this. So again, like I said, this is a puzzle. So we've got this lovely mold and these pieces which fit inside. So we've got the outer part of the mold here and the pieces will fit inside this, and let's look at those. They look great, don't they? I can't wait to try them. Okay, so we've got these two fabulous things and the lovely glitter. So I'm going to try and decide what I want to do with this piece and get the resin out. So let's get to it. So guys and girls, we've got the epoxy resin ready. This is Jigsaw. I'm going to mix that up, and I've got everything I might need right here. I've got my cups, my serving sticks, some Resin Art pigments from ColourArt. These are beautiful colours: Indian Spice, Fantasy Future and Twilight Orchid. I might use some of these, and I've got a couple of glitters as well. I'm still deciding what I'll be using and what I'll be leaving out, so let's get started. We've got the amazing mould here from Resiners, the heart-shaped puzzle mould. And my table's pretty level, so I'm mixing equal parts of Jigsaw 1:1 epoxy resin using the Resiners dual head mixer. This ensures a bubble-free thorough mix, which is essential for a flawless finish. So I'm just unscrewing the cap there and pouring it out into my cup. I am going to measure it by volume, and I'm going to put equal parts of part A and part B into my cup and then get that mixed up. So just squeezing that bottle out and the remnants of the resin there, and I should have enough for this project. It's quite shallow, this mold, I noticed, so I don't really need it that much resin, I think. My Resiners Pure Air Purifier is actually working in the background, but I put the volume for that down, so it is working in the background. I've got plenty of ventilation as well. So that's 3 ounces of part A, and then I'll put in 3 ounces of part B next. And that should be enough really for this particular project. And remember, you must put on your respirator before you mix your resin. That's really, really important. So now with part A and part B in my cup here, I'm going to transport it over to the Resiners airless vacuum machine for a few minutes to eliminate any trapped air bubbles, and you can see there was quite a few of air bubbles in there. And you can see I can slow down or speed up the mixing speed with the dial. And once that's mixed up, I think it was about 5 to 6 minutes, I will just take it out and scrape the sides in to make sure it's all incorporated, and pop it into my Resiners airless vacuum chamber to get rid of all those bubbles. And I love this device, it's brilliant. And excitingly, it's on to mixing up my pigments. I put some 99% isopropyl alcohol in before I mix up my resin pigments from Colour Art, and I'm simply mixing up the pigment in this alcohol. And this was a tip I learned from my lovely friend Casey from CWV Artistry, so big shout out to her. This is Fantasy Fuchsia from Colour Art, and these are Resin Art pigments. I also have this gorgeous spiced ginger colour as well. This is a stunning colour, look at it, it's just beautiful. And I'm mixing that into my alcohol as well. And as soon as my resin is debubbled, degassed, I take it out. You can hear that sound as you open that flap up on the chamber. And I'm going to add my resin, my crystal clear resin, into my silicone cups with that alcohol in there and the resin pigments. And I separate this out into 4 containers in total, because I'm going to have 4 different colours. And I'm stirring that. Look at this colour, isn't it magnificent? It's so vibrant, and this is a Colour Art Resin Art pigment. Beautiful. And I'm stirring it up really slowly. This is a sped up video, so I don't incorporate any more bubbles. And I slowly stir that up, and it's very quick really. And again, this colour is stunning as well. It's such a lush colour of gold. Almost coppery really. And it's funny, but I had a vague idea what colours I'm going to use. I was going to use all warm colours, and a little bit of glitter goes in to some of these colours as well, just to give it that kick, an extra shine. And here I am putting that gorgeous glitter in. And I will also do some gold leaf mixed in with clear epoxy resin. And I'll put the glass beads into another cup as well. So I'm trying to look at what I've got here and decide what's going in and what isn't. A bit more glitter in the pink as well, that fuchsia colour. And oh my goodness, the glitter looks amazing, doesn't it? And you'll see it in a finished article as well, it really shines. So I've got some gold leaf here, a little bit of gold leaf goes in. I'm going to get some more and add a little bit more. This is Sig Wong gold leaf. It's cut up in little pieces for you, but it wasn't getting out of that container very well, so it took a little doing. And I'm mixing that up. I love gold leaf, don't you? I'm going to have a couple of different colours in the actual frame for the heart, you know, for the jigsaw. So I'm just mixing that up. And then the final colour, well, colour I say, but I'm adding some white iridescent glitter into my clear resin here in the last cup. And I'm going to also add some glass beads, and these are called pixie beads, caviar beads, all sorts of names, bubble beads. And you can get them on Amazon and from Resiners, and a bunch of other companies sell this. It's a beautiful addition to any resin pour. And I mix that up, and I'm going to add something extra to this. I'm going to add a little bit of this Colour Art's Violet Diamond Bling It pigment, and this is a colour shifting pigment. It's beautiful. You can really catch it in the light where you see different colours once it's done. I'm mixing that up. So that's all of my mixing done, and I'm ready to pour into my beautiful silicone mould. Yay! I'm just adding my gold leaf resin in there, and I'm going to just alternate it, I think. Again, I'm playing it by ear. I do love just kind of guessing and making it up as you go along. I'm going to put that around the edge of the heart mould there. It's a very sturdy mould as well. It's really good. I do make sure it gets into the crevices and corners with my little dotting tool there as well. And that coppery gold colour is stunning, isn't it? That Resin Art pigment. And now it's time to go into my little jigsaw pieces with this beautiful iridescent colour, the Bling It colour in here. And I'm just making sure that goes in. It is quite difficult to control these little cups, I have to say. I've not done this very often, and I really struggled with the gold leaf because there was bigger chunks in there than I expected. I should have really cut it up into smaller pieces, but you can see some of it comes out like mad and just kind of falls out like that. Maybe it was a little bit too much gold leaf, but I just love the stuff, and this does turn out stunning, so I'm not complaining. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below as well. I'd love to see what you think. Anyway, I'm just popping that down now, and I'm making sort of the iridescent white, transparent white, and then the gold leaf. And I was going to add that gorgeous coppery colour, and then I was going to add the pink, but I never really had any space left, so it was what it was, and I think it worked out for the best. I think pink wouldn't have really gone very well in these pieces, so I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And it's quite hard to control. I really struggle with pouring that out into the pieces. But anyway, once that was done, I was ready to leave it overnight. Well, actually, no, I was ready to pour the backing on. I realised I hadn't put a backing on. So I was mixing a little bit of the glass beads in with this iridescent see-through colour with the white glitter in it. So I'm pouring that on. I'm going to smooth it right up to the edge, but not quite over. Okay, and I don't really fill this mould all the way to the top. I'm not sure. I think I ran out of resin, to be honest, but it worked out for the best anyway. I don't think I needed to cover the edges because that's what made it look even more amazing with the finished result. So you could see the beautiful colours on the edges of this heart on both the top and the bottom of it. So there we go. I'm leaving it overnight. I left it in a summer house, and what I didn't realise was that it was actually really cold in the night. So it could have done with a bit more environmental heat for it to cure properly the next day, but it does actually harden up over the next few days and turn out the way that I wanted it to. So yeah, we'll look at it tomorrow. Good morning everyone, and it's time to demold these. They are okay to demold after about 4 hours, but I left them overnight to cure and they look pretty cured. I'm quite happy with how they look already. This is what it looks like in the mold. Super excited to demold this and see how this fits together. It's a beautiful Mother's Day I love you jigsaw or puzzle, and I'm so excited. I want to say thank you very much to Resiners for sending me this. I'm super excited. So let's get these pieces out. I did overflow a little bit here, as you can see, but I don't think that should matter too much. Let's hope this comes out okay. So we'll do the first one. Okay, doing it feels like it's still a bit, I don't think it's 100% hardened yet, so I'm not sure if I should take it out yet. I guess I could and then lay them flat to finish curing. That's the first one. So make sure it's not sticky. It's not sticky, but it's still a bit soft, so I guess I could leave this for a bit longer for it to cure, or I could take them out and just leave them flat on here. I think I might leave them for a bit longer. Okay guys, I think I know what went wrong. I left it in the summer house where it was really cold last night, so that's why it's taken longer to cure. So I've just had it on the heat mat for a few minutes, so I'm just going to start demolding. They might be a little bit still flimsy, but after a while they will get harder. So I'm going to get this one out first of all. Here we go. And look at that. Stunning or what? It looks gorgeous. Look at the glitz and glitter in that, and the gold foil. The gold leaf is lovely. So we've got that one, and then we'll get another one out. This is exciting, isn't it? And just get it out gently so not to damage it or anything. There's this one. And then another one. There we go. And then let's get another one out. Quite easy to pop out of these shallower molds. I really like this mold. It's actually quite sturdy. The backing is quite sturdy. I'm trying to get it out of these little trickier parts. I hope there's no air bubbles trapped underneath. Don't want to damage it, so that one's really not wanting to come out, is it? Try that again. That one was a trickier one to get out. I'll just... Ah, got it. There we go. Stunning. And I'm going to pop the rest out now. This will be a bit easier. And again, it probably would be easier if they had had time to... Well, they've had time to cure, but they haven't had the heat. It's been cold in here overnight, so I just hope I don't break any of them. There's another one. There's another one. Probably should have left it on the heat mat a bit longer, really, and let it fully cure. That's the problem with leaving it somewhere cold, like a garage or outhouse or summer house, is that in the night time, despite the insulation in here, it can get quite cold. So they're being quite cold, so make sure they're all flattened down so they kind of stay that shape and flat on the back. I'm putting them down this way round because I'm assuming that this jigsaw needs to be put together this way round. And don't forget, my friends, you too could win this heart jigsaw mold from Resiners. You just have to leave a comment down below in my comment section to tell me what you enjoyed. They're beautiful, aren't they? And then another one here. Here's the last piece. Okay, so that's all of them. That's what they're looking like. Amazing. And now it's time to demold the heart. Now you can see these little bubbles. They're not actually bubbles. They're the little glass beads. They're iridescent glass beads I put in. At the bottom, they're gorgeous, aren't they? You can see them throughout. I think you can catch them. And that's lovely with the mica powder from Colour Art, the Bling colour. And you can see how gorgeous that gold leaf looks like as well. So I'm going to just peel off the edge. I'm going to have to leave this flat as well. And I didn't fill it right to the top. I probably should have, but I didn't. I kind of run out of resin. I'm trying to get this out and it's not as easy as it looks. Maybe if I pop it down here. Wonder if it's actually dried there. If it's actually going to pop out. Please do. Wow, look at that. And it's still a bit flimsy, but look at that. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And it's see-through. It's got these gorgeous little glass beads in the back. It looks brilliant both ways. I really like that. Look. Look at that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's pop it down. Well, it's not sticky, so I guess I could try and assemble it. As long as it doesn't completely stick to it. Maybe I should wait a minute. So a little while later, the pieces got harder and easier to handle, and it's time to put the jigsaw together. So I have to be honest, I'm not the best at jigsaws. They're not my forte whatsoever. So I had to practice off screen to try and figure out how to put this together, and it was not as easy as it looks. You can see me struggling here. But it was fun, you know, I have to say. My kids had a go afterwards as well. They were desperate to try and put it together, and my 4-year-old actually did it, which I was shocked at. But she did lose hope at 1 or 2 points. But yeah, this is a really fun little jigsaw to try, and it's fun as a gift for Mother's Day for your mom or your, you know, maternal figure in your life. And this is how it looks. Isn't it gloriously stunning? I love all the different colours on it. I love how it's come out. I want to know what you think. Do you love the gold leaf in this? What about all the different colours? Would you put these colours together in a palette? I'm going to use a Sharpie now to outline the I love you. So obviously there's an I love you wording in there, and I just go over it with my pink Sharpie, and I feel like it's finally finished now. I really, really like it. I'm going to be giving it as a gift to my mom as soon as it's set. It has taken a while to set, and after a few days it did go rock hard and very stable and solid, so I didn't really need to fill the mold all the way to the top. And I think you can see the transparency because of how thin the back is, but it's still quite stable and sturdy. So this is it, guys. I hope you like it. It's fun little jigsaw pieces, fun little activity to do, and a fun little gift to give somebody that you love. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the step-by-step tutorial today, and I would love it if you left me a comment and hit the subscribe and the like as well, and share it with your friends. It really helps my channel grow. The great thing about this piece is that this resin craft piece looks different in the sunlight. Look how beautiful it is indoors, and look how different it looks like here outside in the sunlight. It's really, really vibrant. You really see that gold leaf and the mica pigments there as well, the resin pigments from Colour Art, and it's just stunning. I really like it. I really am enjoying my resin journey, and I'm getting a lot of encouragement from my friends who also do resin. My daughter Sarah now had a go. She's only 4, so bless her, she did really well. Hooray! Yeah, last piece. Well done, Sarah. Yay! And it says, I love you. Well done.
Let's play again. Let's play again.
You want to play it again? Oh God. Thank you to all of you for watching. I really appreciate you every week, and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching us on a Creative Art Collective. As usual, every Saturday. Up next after me will be Let's Pour with Patty, and then it'll be Sheldon Briscoe of Shell Rock Art. Hope to see you in the live chat, or you can catch the replays. Bye for now.